Hi, back on the displacement mapping for Vectorworks 2015. I just want to go through and show you how I created those pebble maps. So basically I just created a simple rectangle and extruded it by zero because I didn't want any thickness to it. Then I need to go and create a texture for it, for the initial texture, for the overall colour. I'll leave the ones that are here. I'll just create a new texture. So I call this pebbles. Will do. And I want an image, so I go to get my pebble image, and that gives me my straight image. And I think we'll set the image by image, and that image is probably about 1 metre square, say. So it's 1,000. I work in millimetres here in Australia. So this one here becomes 1,000 as well, to give you about the right size of what you're looking at. Now if we use the bump map, we want to use the same image. In this case we'll just use the coloured one. So we need a bit of height on that, so we put say 20 on that. We put a lot of detail, very high detail. You can put self-shadowing as well. It could change the amount of, it will change the amount of render time. So you straight away see some of the texture in there. If I bump that up to be say 100 for a moment, you'll instantly see how it all spikes up in there. So it gives you a good idea to start with as to what sort of level you want. And in the ones I've done, I think I've done 20. So this may just applying that to that, and it's a bit upside down. We'll just flip it around. I won't bother setting all that up, and then render that in Final Quality Renderworks. And you see it start to pre-render down here, and you can see it punching up. But again, you can sort of see the pitting on there, which is a bit messy. So what I've done then is gone into Photoshop and dragged over the pebble image into that, and then we need to flip it into black and white. Black and white, straight into black and white. Why isn't it going to black and white? Image adjustments. Oh, it's rasterized. One of the problems with Photoshop, you've got to rasterize the image before you can use it, otherwise that will not let you do anything. So then back on image, and we black and white it. Gives you black and white. And you're probably going to need to inverse it because, no, not really. So the black is the area where there'll be no influence, and the white is where there'll be influence. So what I've done to get it more black and white, basically adjust the levels on it. And here you can drag the levels and you punch up you lose the white. So that's probably enough to start with because it gives you still a bit of a curve here. And then we want to just blur it, which is a filter. We put a blur and we push it down to put a surface blur on it. And you can see straight away you get this different effect. So it softens it down a bit, and we push it to about, it's a bit too much. Get it down to probably 3, maybe 2. 2 is nice. So then you export that as a JPEG. You save it as a JPEG. As a JPEG. We'll drop there for the moment, and I'm just going to call it Blur-2 because I've already got one in there. Blur-02. We go back to our Photoshop, and if we take the same image, I won't create a new one. We edit that. We go and change the image of the bump. We go to Pebbles Blur-02. We use that one. Leave it the same. and it'll render up. You just pull up a bigger scale. So I need to render that. For some reason to stop, but anyway, we'll try again. Rendering, final quality. That's just going to crash on me now. I'll try again. View rendering. Okay, now it's away. So you start to see it come up there now. It's a bit bumpy there. It's probably if you walked on the Rockies, you might find that. But that's the basic principle of creating your displacement maps. If you really want to see the differences, what happens when you totally change it, if you push this up to say 50 even and let it render, you'll instantly see any of the white areas will really spike up. As you see here, there's little white sections on those stones. They really punch up higher. So they're just toying with them with your image. Try and get it either smooth and even out the whites and greys, and you'll get quite a lovely displacement map. So anyway, that's how I created it with a bit of experimenting. So there wasn't a lot out there initially as to how it was actually produced, so I had to work through it. Anyway, have fun. Thanks.